everybody? It's a beautiful Sunday. Feeling good this morning, somewhat. Got a couple things to talk about. We're going to be doing the giveaway today at 4 o'clock, which we plan on staying live for at least a half hour to an hour. And around 4:20, I think me and Bumpkin decided that Miss Candy Cane is going to do the drawing around then. So for those that are hanging out, be ready. Good morning, Jane. Good morning, Paul. What's going on, Miss Stephanie? How y'all doing this morning? Hanging out, waking up still, kind of chilling out. Been talking to my little brother on the phone. Throwing away beer bottles from my depression celebration last night. That kicked my butt, man. Alabama lost by 1 point. 1 damn point. It's a great game. That's what it was. It was an awesome game. Glad I got the chance to watch it. Not mad. Can't be mad about it. Good morning, Miss Gina. You done been grocery shopping this morning, huh, Miss Jane? Yeah, can't ever argue if you're getting the adulting done first. Break me up a little piece of some ice hash here. So my homeboy Jack Spiro snuck in a care package for me because, as everybody knows, money's been really tight around my household lately. And man, let me tell you, that dude's something else. It's good to have friends, but it's great to have good friends. If you understand what I just said, trust me. It's good to have friends, but it's great to have good friends. You can have a friend, but a good friend, somebody's always got your back no matter what. That's what you want. Jack's one of them good ones. Jack's definitely one of them good ones. I know him by a different name, but I try to be respectful to his pseudonym and use that on here. But that's my homie. Like me and Bumpkin and everybody. So for those of you that don't know, now we have YouTube fixed as well. So as people pop in, you can go over to the YouTube side and I can see what you're saying over there. Matter of fact, if somebody would like to, the YouTube account is JJADKERSON, JJ Adkerson, my last name. Can somebody pop over there so we can test that out to see how it's going? I want to see if I can see the difference between a YouTube and a Facebook comment on here and how all this is working. I forgot I had a monster. I've been smoking this morning and hadn't been thinking, and I've got almost a full monster sitting here. Wondering why I was still sleepy. I ain't had my damn caffeine yet. Thank you, Miss Jane. That's wonderful. You are awesome. I'm going to be sneaky while you're there. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. But I'm going to be trying to use both platforms from now on. I think YouTube's going to give me a little bit more freedom, like for background music and things like that, kind of like Bearded does. Hell yeah, I can see the difference, Stephanie. Thank you. Okay, so I can see YouTube comments versus Facebook comments right here in the comment section. Matter of fact, it shows it this way. Let me see. No, yeah, see, Stephanie, you see the YouTube symbol by yours, and Jane, let's see here. You can see the Facebook emblem by Jane's. That's fucking awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you, ladies, so much for the help. Grind up some pretty ass flour. Playing around with some of this damn what do you call it? The lava cakes. We got 5 in here now. Who's my 5? I'm waiting on Bunkin. He's supposed to be up soon. Maybe he'll get up and jump on here with me just to bullshit around for a minute this morning. He doesn't have to. I don't expect him to. Hell, if I just woke up, I sure as shit wouldn't want to be on one of these. But like I told him, I was going to go live this morning because I didn't go live last night and I wanted to. I'm really excited for Maroon this morning because I decided to do something different last night. Usually, I don't run a chain of autos, but I want to do like a 2 to 3 week stagger. So I did a 2-week stagger on this one. So I dropped 2 more of the Tidy Whitey's autos that I got from Mr. Jolly Green because I believe they are auto regs. And if they're auto regs and not auto femmes, then yeah, 2 is a smart idea. That way I make sure I got a better chance for catching a female because I'm doing a little bit of a tinker breeding in there. So I like the U-bung funnel. I've seen a lot of different posts over the last couple of weeks of people complaining about this and about that, saying U-bungs got dyes because their papers are colored. Honestly, I haven't noticed much of a difference in anything. A, D is in David, Kerson. With a D, no C. You were 1 letter off. It's actually kind of a rare last name, Jane. Facebook user. We got a Facebook user. If you could do me a favor, because I can't see who you are right now. So please shoot back to the very beginning. There's a little blue link there. Click it and give StreamYard your permission to see your comments. And then I'll be able to say good morning to you because it's Bill. Bill. Dang it. Morning, Bill. How you doing, Bill? Mr. Bill Tripp, that's my buddy. I'm rolling up a little chunky hash right here. There you go. You got it right. Bill knows the deal. He's talking to you. Good morning, Lynn. This shit is right fucking foul, too. I got to give Jack Sparrow some props on that. Some of the best smelling hash I've smelled in a long time. Last time I had any that smelled that good, I had to make it. Florida Canafest. Awesome. I wish I could make it to that. Yeah, the morning folks is rolling in, Bill. All right, now this last little bit of flour here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little ball of hash. I'm going to take my little bit of flour right here. I'm going to stick it in my grinder together and grind them up so that they mix really good. And then I'll pack that into the end of my cone. That'll be the finish. Oh, yeah. The stinkier the hash, the better usually. It's usually the fresher the flour was when it was manufactured or when it was made. I hate to say that manufacture word, but it's a process, and anything that's considered a process is actually considered a manufacturing process. You're making something. So I say I hate it, but then I correct myself because of the definition of the word and how it is used. Thank you, Jane. That's awesome. Now you're back over here. Well, the way I've got it set up now, because I was able to actually get everything properly done with the Facebook, because with YouTube, it's actually like they make you wait a couple of days. I think it's like 48 hours, something like that right there. They made me wait to bring up the account. So, I mean, I could still post and do what I was doing, but I think if you go back and you look at those videos that are on the YouTube page, there's one from about 7 years ago. If you go back and you look at that really close, you can see how tiny I was in that picture. I was about 145, 150 pounds. That was right at the end of my last bout of cancer, and I just finished chemo and radiation. Was just a tiny motherfucker. I had quit smoking cigarettes and quit smoking weed and got into the vaping industry and was a competitive vapor and all kind of weird shit. It was like a really crazy couple of year period of time there. But yeah, I was general manager of that vape store. You could tell how young I looked, even though you could see the stress on my face and how thin I was from everything. I was looking at the video. I was like, God, I looked awful. You could tell I looked pretty gone in it. Looked like I hadn't eaten in months. Was truthfully, I was eating on a constantly. Like that day before that video, an hour before that video, I had just eaten this humongous chicken Parmesan sandwich. And they're like, how can you eat that much when you're that little? Bro, I'm trying to get back to where I was at, which is about where I am now, 220 pounds. I've been 200 plus pounds since I was 17 years old. So always been a big guy. A lot of hash stuff on that. Oh, well, it'll break down to the next one. One perfectly packed comb. Oh, well, shit. I don't need this light this morning. I'm about to knock my dadgum shotgun machine over here. Uh-oh. Knock something loose in it. Oh, the bowl. But my clumsy ass, get that shit away from me before I end up tearing something of mine up. Yeah, I'm telling you, Jane. All right, now. Pop the cap off. Leaves you with a perfect tip every time. You just lightly score the edge of it and pull it off. Weird little trick I got taught. I can't remember where I learned that at. Good old hash and flour doobie this morning. That smells damn good. I don't know what flavor that hash is, but it is really complimenting the hell out of this. I'll show you guys real quick. Yeah, see that camera? It just doesn't pick it up properly without that damn light off. But this is some nice, pretty purple, red, and orange lava cakes that I got from my homeboy. He came back from California with it. It's really, really frosty, really, really tasty. The hash, Facebook user, that's probably Jack Sparrow there. And if that's Jack Sparrow, that's the hash that you gave me. Like I sent you in the message this morning, the fucking mail lady, she dropped it off yesterday. She dropped it off on the back of my fucking house because it was a package and there was a bunch of shit in my mailbox. So, yeah, I found it this morning, and it was a pleasant motherfucking surprise. I got my Jack Sparrow pack. Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Been in a very, very good mood because of it this morning because I've been out for fucking days. Michael Nurse, good morning, brother. So the hash is from my homeboy Jack out in Florida. Michael, if you do me a favor real quick, this will save you a lot of headache in the future videos. Back out of the video. If you look in the very beginning of it, there's a description there, and you'll see a blue link that says StreamYard.com/Facebook. Click that link, and there's a big blue box on the bottom. You click that, and it says it says give StreamYard permission to see your Facebook name and comments. Click that right there so that I can actually see you on my live. Because with me running through StreamYard, if you notice, like right up here, I have my logo now with me and Bumpkin, and then I got my name on the screen right here under my finger, all that good shit, and it's really awesome. Adam, thank you, sir. It's not Jack. It's Michael. Yeah, that's for those of you that don't know, Michael Nurse is my brother-in-law, and that's the man that I get the info on my sister, who I've been worried about from, because that's her hubby. Shit, no, this mail lady won't, dude. I don't know what in God's name possessed her to do it that way, or whether it was one of my kids maybe got it out the mailbox and tried to hide it, because they know I get packages like that in the mail and they might fucking do it. There you go, Mike. You see that shit, brother, right there? That's what I'm talking about. Putting that link in the description does make it a lot easier, because now I can see your name there instead of Facebook user. See where they go, it was showing up like this. See, it shows up Facebook user, but once you give it permission, I can see that. And that makes all the difference. Well, there's Adam Jones. I can see your name now, Mike. Doing good. Doing good. All right. Matter of fact, Mike, if you wanted to come on live with me as well, I'm not even just here. I'm also on YouTube under my name, JJ Atkerson. You know how to spell the last name, fucker. But yeah, I'm streaming live here and on YouTube right now. And I don't think there's much lag in between the two of them, because I'm running it just off of one base. I'm not running multiple people, multiple streams right now. It's one simple stream on both channels. So, but dude, like, it wasn't like well hidden. It wasn't hidden at all. It was sitting right on my shelf back there with just my name facing up, just a little white package. It's like, motherfucker. My God, this hash tastes good though. Hey, if she's sleeping, bro, let her. From what she was telling me the other day, she was having a hard time getting any rest because of pain mitigation. So, yeah, let her rest. Love on her. Give her every hug you can give her for me, man, because I miss my sissy. Oh, yeah, I know it will, Anthony. I love it. This has beautiful color. It's good texture. It's not really like gummy. It's got that slight crumbly texture to it with the stickiness. Like it's just maybe into the first month of curing, something like that. I think the last little bit of it, I'm going to leave tied up in some cellophane and just hide it for myself. Awesome. Awesome. They got her. Good deal. That and the lava cake that I missed it with is some pretty violent shit in its own right. Let me get this off real quick. I'm going to remove that screen from the stream. You want to come on with me, Adam? Hell no. He never likes getting on this motherfucker. Morning, Ricky Bobby. I hope you are having a blessed morning, brother. Jack told me that he, sent you a little something, and we are also still working on doing we're like putting together a pretty big package to try to raffle off for you. So give us a little bit of time. Like I said, we're, it's a big community effort right now, brother. And is that on Facebook? Turn it off, turn it back on. It might be because I turned it off. I did. I can go into settings and shut that shit off if I want to. I can even do this. Boop. Ha ha ha. Change places on you. But that's actual, the way that's actual mirror on the camera, though. I do it this way so you can read the J Green Thumbs logo. And you guys can read what I show you in the camera. So that's actually my left hand, not my right hand. And I think I'm getting everything really, really well set up on here too. I'm actually in the process of trying to find an external mic so that I can mic myself. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear me a little bit clearer. But Ricky, it's the least we can do, brother. You're part of the family. And, like me and Jack and Bumpkin were talking about, the three of us specifically, me after fighting cancer, Bumpkin after having a stroke, and Jack after getting his house smashed by a fucking hurricane. Dude, the three of us have depended on this community, and the community has came together and they've helped us. And the least we can do, at the bottom level is help any and everybody else in the group out if we can. That's what caused this page to start up was, me and Bumpkin both, me after my cancer fight, and then Bumpkin right after me and dealing with cancer, Bumpkin had a stroke. And, we were just sitting there, we were talking, we were like, dude, we got to get together and do something. We got to, we were just trying to figure out what we could do. And the first thing that came to mind was start a page and start doing fucking giveaways and, like help other companies, if it's a smaller business that's trying to get their name out there better. You got companies out there like Gobsmack Genetics, you got Ethos, you've got fucking, SoFem, you've got all of these companies, and they've got that business. They've got that traction already. They've got that forward, everything that they need for their business to be running. And you've got these other companies that are small that are trying to start up that are doing way better for the industry than these big businesses are, because these big businesses are owned by a very few people who are interested in making a lot of fucking money fast. So they're starting up dispensaries because they've already got the backing versus the small guy, and they're putting every small guy out of business trying to dominate the industry. We're, part of being together as a Canna family is trying to, abolish that this industry is not to be dominated. It's for everyone to share equally so that we can all nobody's supposed to profit. This is a medicine. It's not for profit. It's for our health. There, if you go to our page there, Adam just the other day posted a picture of the terpene scale and what those terpenes do and how they work in combination with the flower, the CBD, CBN, CBG, all of those cannabinoids and terpenes work together to create one of the most miracle plants and medicines on the planet. And I mean, it's frustrating, Right. That's the same thing. Mary Ann Kelly, good morning. You want to talk about one of those people that care, Mary Ann Kelly. That's one of the most awesome ladies on the planet right there. She has done a lot for me and Bumpkin specifically. I'm not even gonna say. I can't. I promised her I wouldn't. But I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, we wouldn't be where we're at in motion with this page and with what we've got going on right now if it wasn't for her. So you guys, hands up, applaud Marianne Kelly today. Marianne, I love you, hon. And I know Bumpkin does too. We thank you. I'm in a really good morning this morning. My spirits are coming back up. I'm starting to get my, get the feeling a little bit better. The first thing, I mean, I've been sick for the last few weeks. And even though my team got their butt kicked last night by 1 point, I'm still, still not doing the greatest. So that kind of hurt my heart there. Yep. That's the one thing I hope Joe Biden does, other than get the hell out of office. I'm sick of all the crooked politicians, period. I'm sick of people saying that they're helping this country and lining their fucking pockets with, you can say I'm going to help you with a snake's tongue all day long. But, the difference between helping and me and Bumpkin were talking about that the other day on the page. This page is not for me and Bumpkin to make money at all. We don't. We to date have spent well over, $1,000 plus out of our pockets giving back. I mean, neither one of us could afford that either. Honestly, we're both getting our asses reamed by other halves, but it's something we feel we need to do. So to kind of help offset the cost so we can continue to give back. And, for us to be able to do that, our idea is maybe once a week we'll do a prize pack, make it like a $75, $100 prize pack. And we'll do a dollar waffle. And with that dollar waffle, we'll do 100 to 200 seats, however we can. And that money will go forward towards the next week's prizes and that week's shipping. And it's kind of going to help us offset the cost of our pockets so that we can continue to do this for everybody. And we're really heavily talking about setting a schedule for days because we pop on random and nobody knows when we're going to do it. And that's kind of the fun of it. And I know it is, but truthfully, I think having a scheduled time, like me and Bump going to come on 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, something like that, And well, actually Sundays are his days with Candy. So it probably won't be Sundays, but like Saturday evenings after Bearded's done Saturday morning races and everything, maybe me and Bump going to do it then. We've got a lot of planning and figuring out to do on it, but it's kind of, the beginning stages. This is all, fresh and new and being explored and learned and, really trying to avoid getting beat to death by our other halves in the process of doing this. Because I don't know if you guys realize this, some of these men out here, but you actually do have to spend time with your partner for them to enjoy being with you. Just so you know. I mean, mine probably can't stand me half the time, but the other half the time she wants me around, I guess. I hope. So, food for thought. Don't get yourself in that much trouble either, because when you spend that much time doing this and getting this together, because it becomes very, 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 very time consuming when you're planning and setting this up and setting that up and getting broadcast ready and planning this show and all of that shit, Now, I think, the reason why I want to do the waffle thing is because it gives them something as a reward too. Somebody gets the prize because we always doing giveaways here anyway. So might as well do it giveaway style. It's 200 seats, $1 a seat. So you can spend $1 and win, or you can spend $40 and buy 40 seats. It gives everybody a chance to equally get what they want out of it. at that. It's not, I require you to do this if you want me to keep doing this. It's, if you want to jump in and help us out and help us keep this going, this is an easy way. And that's, that's how we feel about it. We need the help. We don't expect anybody to do anything. The number one thing about this group is nobody's expected to do nothing, but it's more of a reward, an extra reward, because we're going to keep doing the giveaways because we do have sponsors. And when, sponsor stuff comes in, that's what we have. The shipping's on us most of the times. I mean, we could just put winner pays shipping. And if you want to, enter and you win and send us the money to ship it, and we'll send it right to you. But, there's multiple options for it. It's just, keeping everything together. Like right now, I've got packs for giveaways here, but my packs are running really, 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 really low, to be honest with y'all. Let me see here. So we've got, hang on. So right now I'm going to say for a fact, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, one of these I'm not going to say is sponsored because that's a monster machine. That's one of mine. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of sponsor beans left here with me. Bumpkin has got probably 6 or 7 packs maybe over there with him. Good morning, Miss Carly. So, I mean, it's kind of a, we try not to run ourselves smooth out really fast and have every problem in the world. But, it's also spacing those giveaways out in between the things that we give away and everything else, just, like I said, it's not a hassle on us. It's just trying to make sure that it's effective and efficient. That's the thing. We want it to be an efficient process. We want something that's going to be guaranteed, no issues, fail safe every time. And, that's just how we're working that out. All right, put these other, Jesus Christ. How did I get all of these? Like every time I turn around, I got more. And I'm not complaining. Y'all want to know what I'm bitching about? You probably already know. These. I got slaps from any and everybody. Packs of slaps. And I'm about out of my own. I think I might have 1 or 2 left. But that means there's a lot of people with a Jay Green Thumb sticker on something. That makes me happy. Hell yeah, Carly. That's awesome. I honestly, Mike, I'm seeing your comment now. Honestly, with the size of this group, I don't think a 200 spot $1 waffle would be hard to fill here. We have 800, almost 800, I believe 850 close to members of amazing people. These folks are constant. They're regular. They check the page. They're pretty solid folks. That's what we've tried to build this group out of. And You're right, Mary. You're right. And see, that's the reason why, like, like I said, I could either ask them to pay shipping or we could do the big waffle and somebody actually gets something. You know what I mean? Because if everybody had to pay $5 every time, that'd suck. But if everybody can jump in, say five, you get 100 people at $5, that would be 500 seats in a waffle. That's a lot of seats. I mean, we could do all kinds of crazy. There's so many different possibilities with that, and that's kind of why, you know, I'm leaning towards the waffle because it gives us a chance to really get something back. Because if we whatever extra, that's the thing is everything extra goes into prizes or everything. What's going on, Cosmo? How are you doing this morning, brother? Everything extra goes into prizes. Cosmo, you have a project from me. Me and Bumpkin have talked about this multiple times, and I need you to manufacture something. So this is my hash pipe that I use, okay? And I can't stand it being a pill bottle. But you can see how it's got the wire here at the top, and it's got a hole that sits directly above where the wire hits right there. You can see it. Well, you can't see it. There you go. Now you can see the hole. The hole and the wire line up. Kind of. It screws onto right here, and you have a straw that sits on the backside over here. All right. I need something 3D printed that works like this right here, but isn't a pill bottle. Like maybe have this straw piece pre-set up, to where it's built into it. Good morning, Keller. How you doing, brother? What's going on? I know, Paul. But at the time we don't require it. We're doing this just so this is something thinking forward, brother. You haven't been to bed yet. What are you doing? What you been up all night playing around with a 3D printer and crotcheting? What else? Crotcheting. I did bearded and crawfish like straight got me stuck on that. But the hardest part, I think, would be the wire that would be embedded right here. The way that I did it is I actually melted it right into the top of the bottle right there. But your piece of hash goes right here. Well, actually, hell, since I'm sitting here with y'all, I might as well. It works all right, stem on top, but it actually does better stem on the bottom because the smoke will come up and it drops. It's some kind of a weird waterfall effect. You're fixing to see, Mike. Hang on. Because I'm up to something now. It can work upside down or right side up, honestly. It doesn't matter how that works. I mean, as long as you're getting the same action out of it. You know what I mean? But I'd have to say it is probably one of the best hash pipes that I've ever had, that I've made yet, to be honest. So much for saving this stuff. I'm not going to have much left to talk to Jack about. I ain't trying to, Jane. My old man was damn good hash head, and he taught me some pretty kick-ass tricks. And this right here is a damn tried and true method. What I'm talking about is because it's a pill bottle, it looks horrible. So I want something 3D printed that doesn't look like a pill bottle. And if it's something that is marketable, then, he could keep the idea and me and him can go piece for piece on it and see how they sell. But it's just an idea, Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do the same thing. Yeah, but this would be a portable, smaller, more compact than the glass dome, Mike. That's what this is what it's about. It's portability. So the way it works is take your little piece of hash, stick it right there. Where's my little torchy torch? Get you a torch. You can see it does bubble. Well, you can't see. There is a little bit of a bubble to it right around the edge, and it's still gooey enough to not. As I said, it's some damn good hash. Honestly, I'm quite impressed with it. Oh, come on, you were ready. That's why there's the little black marks on there, because getting it some bits to fire up. Let's see, once you've got it going, you can see actually now how the smoke falls. It doesn't really blow a lot out the top. It falls and collects in the bottom. And then you can just take it and as you pull on it, you can look right about here and you can see where the hash ball is. And the way that I got it lined up, where it lines up with the air ball or the air pocket, as you're pulling through, it kind of causes the cherry to glow a little bit more and helps keep your hash lit, so you get a better burn for the next hit. And they're nice, clean, smooth little hash hits, but you see the smoke falls. It doesn't go up. I mean, I reckon I could hold it upside down and it would work. But see, you can hold it either way, Mike, but it's going to lose the same amount, that little trail of smoke, every time. Oh, Cosmo and Stephanie are more than that. They are, the good karma that is coming towards them is unfathomable, you guys. I mean, seriously, Cosmo, you and Stephanie have some good shit coming your way just because of how good of people you are. It's not everybody that extends their home out to just anybody. And Ricky Bobby, he's been around for a while. He's good people. I'd love to see some good done for the man. Jack, is Jack Sparrow in the house? You can see there now it's pretty much done, but it'll run a hash ball all the way through to the end. So yeah, Cosmo, I think me and you can make a lot of money off of these. Oh, Scratch, what's going on, Scratch? I could have swore I saw Marianne say morning, Jack. Is Jack here? He's got to be here so I could tell him thank you and what happened. Holy shit. Like, got to make one of those and send that to Bearded Buds or something too, with a little bit of hat. Holy shit. That was a great hit. Really, really awesome. Oh, it gave you guys that notification. It doesn't give me those notifications. I can just see that somebody's here. Jack, did you get my message if your ass is here? Please tell me you did so I can tell you thank you, brother, and I love you. You're the fucking shit. Oh, my gosh. That right there is what I was just smoking on that was choking the piss out of me. And, dude, you weren't lying. Like, I'm finna send your ass an invite. We'll see. That's not always a decision on me. It's something that me and Bump can always talk about before we do it. But I don't see much of a problem, Carly. Oh, my brother. Jack Spiro. Here, let me do this first. Switch back to this account. Continue. Good morning, Miss Sandy. How are you doing? Yeah, just let me and Bump can get it talked about. We'll get the logistics figured out and give you a call or message. Words is hard, as Bearded says. I'm chewing on my tongue this morning. Let me see where Bumpkin is, dude. Or let me see here. You were up all night, Cosmo. Shit, I just saw your invite 6 hours ago in the middle of the night. I'm definitely down for the giveaway. Like I said, now that we've got, we're working on 11 people here. Holy shit. But now that we're getting a little bit of a group of folks here, don't forget, guys, at 4:00 today, me and Bumpkin are going to be going live with Miss Candy Cane so that we can do the giveaway for the ladies and the breast cancer awareness deal. So, yeah, Jack's here. Jack, love you, bro. Thank you, bro. You're the shit, bro. Can't even say enough. I'm sitting here on a Jack run this morning right now. I didn't expect that, like, at all, bro. No, you're the man. Jack Spiro's donations are the shit. And then turn around. So if you guys didn't know, Jack's got the wheel. And all right, so I'm going to explain the wheel for people that don't get, why he had to post what he did last night. I watched that video for a while and watched him do a lot of spins for a lot of people. You pay $20 to get a chance to spin on that wheel. Everything on that wheel is worth well over $20, other than the you didn't win shit. So anything that you win, if you get a prize, you should be happy with. I wouldn't be unless it was something that had coconut in it. Like me, for instance, if I'd have won the edibles and if the edibles had coconut oil in them, I would talk to Jack about it. But Jack would understand because he knows that coconut can kill me. I have an anaphylactic allergy to coconut. So, Ricky, we love you, brother. Did I go live yesterday or who went live yesterday? I don't think that I did. It might have just been me bullshitting around for a minute, Marianne. I really don't think that I did yesterday. I might have. Fuck, I don't know. Don't make me lie to you. Especially right now. Shit, that hash and that joint and then that right there. Jack, if you're watching, bro, I make some dude, what flavor is this? Number one, it is amazing. Oh, okay, that was Jane. I got you. Got you. Y'all can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah, last night I actually took my wife to LSU Stadium to see her favorite football team, Alabama Crimson Tide, play LSU at LSU Stadium, which is like one of those big fives. If you watch college football and are big in the SEC, there's 5 big stadiums you want to go to. LSU is one of them. And it was just a very, very, very rare chance that we got to do it. And we lucked out and got our hands on some tickets. So I took Mama, and yeah, she had a wonderful time. So she's still in there, passed out, dead asleep. Oh, you're going to actually be getting rest again soon. It's your last week of night work. So no more night work for a while. And you actually get to have your nights in bed. Marianne, that is like, I have to say that. Look, I used to run for a company where we worked on major restaurant chains, and all the work has to be done at night while the restaurant is closed down if the restaurant's going to continue to stay open during the process of these renos. So yeah, and I mean, it would be like a 3 month stint. I'd run nights and then I'd go back to normal days, and then there'd be another group of restaurants that needed a bunch of work, and there'd be another 2 or 3 months where I was working nights, and that shit gets old quick. It does. No, that was Carly that said she couldn't hear me with it. She might have had to back out and jump back in. Because if you send me a message, like if you send a message through Messenger while watching one of these, for some reason everything gets all fucked up. I don't know why, but that's happened to me and Bumpkin multiple times, messaging back and forth with each other, watching Bearded Buds. Mine even gets so screwed up it causes me to start getting kicked and shit. So I also got this the other day in. Jolly Green did not say how big these coffins were. These things are fucking huge. I love it. One of the best cases yet. That was another win. I jumped in, saw that he was doing a waffle. I was like, what are the seats? He said, $5 a seat. I bought 2 seats in that damn waffle. And lo and behold, I won it. And I can't say how excited I was when I got it, because I've been talking to Bumpkin since Jolly Green dropped these. I was like, dude, I want one of those so bad. And then he threw that waffle up, and I was like, bam, got it. 10 or 20 at that. And for you guys that don't know, see, here's something like I didn't even think about until the other day. But so my birthday is October the 2nd, 10/2, right? My name is JJ. That's the 10th letter of the alphabet 2 times. My lucky numbers are 10 and 2. Y'all want to see something cool? I got box set number 10 of 20 at 10 and 2 again. But yes, that's my pack. And I picked the Monocle Mango for the auto down there in the bottom. And I couldn't have been more impressed with the packaging and the detail put into this. This thing is absolutely freaking awesome. I love every bit of it. Jolly Green did an amazing job. If Alicia was in here, I'd tell her to give him a hug for me, but he'd probably wake up and start swinging, because Jolly's the shit. He really is. Him and Luke are awesome dudes, and they take pretty damn good care of their other people, man. Matter of fact, he had also sent me a pack of the Tidy Whities. And do y'all know what I did? I got 2 Tidy Whities in a wet napkin, because I'm going to try some Tidy Whities out too. You go start tagging them. But yes, it was very awesome to get that. So, and I think my son's going to like the bones in the skull, because he's really big on cool little shit like that. Jesus Christ, how many of these damn things do I have sitting around? All right, I gotta pick that up. That's gonna get on my nerves. I don't want my wallet there. Just right there with the keys. I'm still cleaning my damn desk off. Yeah. And then, well, I had gotten into talking about winnings because we were talking about the wheel that, Jack Sparrow was spinning last night. And hell, I sent him $20 for a spin on the wheel because I knew I had that little bit extra of something that I've been doing this week. So I did it. And lo and behold, I nailed 2 pre-rolls. I don't even know what flavor they're going to be. I don't care. I just know I got 2 pre-rolls coming. And Jack Sparrow pre-rolls are usually pretty fucking fire. So, and that's the first 2 things I've won in a while. I usually don't win shit. Like, just never had the luck for it. But I popped off 2 wins in 1 week. It made me feel pretty good the last couple of days. And I've been, a little down in the dumps. But that was, that just kind of topped off what was becoming an awesome week anyway, because I was finding things out from friends who were doing things for me in the background, and discussions that I've had with folks about situations that have come up and that I've needed help with, that I've been helped with, and can't fucking say thank you enough. So many things in the last couple of weeks. It's really mind-boggling. It's hard for me to kind of get a good hold on it. Trust me too, Anthony. And I try to keep it that way. That for me, that's kind of, like a little bit of a karma thing. That's why I vouch for Dan, and I vouch for, hell yeah, Cullen, that is fucking awesome. We love you too, Marianne, for real. And you are beyond wonderful. You are such a phenomenal soul and person. And I thank you for being who you are and the way you are, hun. You're part of the reason this family inspired me and Bumpkin the way that they did in the first place. It's the genuine good hearts. Marianne, I'll tell you right now, that lady right there has got a heart of gold. My mom used to say that about me because, I don't care if I know you or not. If I could help you, I'll give the shirt off my back to do it. That's just the way that I am. I was raised that way. My dad was that way. You help people, you actually help them, And now there's a point where if you take advantage of me, that's your ass. But I don't mind helping. I don't. And it's just, I see that quality and that genuine care and concern in so many of you guys. And I love and thank y'all for it. And I thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. Good morning, Mr. Bradway. How are you doing this morning, sir? Hope you and Denise are having a wonderful weekend. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here. It rained last night, and we got our butts kicked at football. And I still can't say I'm having a bad day. Oh, yeah, and I didn't show you guys that. There's my dab tool from Jolly Green. These things look tiny in my hands, but they're actually, decent little size. But love it. Creative Collectibles and Jolly Green collaborations, I think. All right. Did I pick all my roaches up? My cat got over and I had about 5 roaches sitting in my little bin over here. And Oreo decided he was going to come running through and knock it over. What was that? I thought that was that piece of hash that I was missing. It wasn't. I've still yet to find that son of a bitch. Old Dusty did it again. Right. Ohio State. Yeah, Paul, I was giving Bumpkin the good news last night. He called me And me, him, and Chuck were talking, and he was like, "Man, either one of y'all watch Ohio State?" I said, "Bumpkin, do I look like I was watching Ohio State?" He said, "No." I said, "But I'll look it up for you real quick. Let him know that they won." But I really was out of the talking about football mood by that time. All right, I'm going to whirly bird myself. Do 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 do. All right, computer, catch up. There you go. All right, get out here. So now I'm going to mute myself real quick, guys. I'm getting up and running before the microphone starts going crazy. Even though I did have everything muted and turned off in there, hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. Oh, I can see the mute microphone thing right there on there. So I'm going to look at the comments because I believe y'all can see me. That way I can talk to you guys. But I had to walk out and take a break for a second. I forgot to grab my damn keys. I was going to take y'all and show you the girls. Because everything in there so far, well, other than mine, are FEMs. I've got some regs in there, some auto regs. But let's see here. Get these babies right here. Yeah, they're good and warm. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. I saw that post last night, Cosmo. That sucks, bro. You never like losing a member of the family. And pets are members of the family. Storm blew a tree branch up on me last night. Prop y'all up here for a second. Cigarette goes out. Tidy Whitey's marked out. They're going to go up to my little spot on the top of the tent here. They're already, honestly, beginning to sprout, but I still had to take them and bring them out here, and I'm going to let them sit another day just to give them a good base root before I stick them in the dirt. Whew. I did the show your grow on bearded yesterday, and I forgot to mention that I was doing the So-Hum grow. So this is a full auto running So-Hum, and the first one that I started was Bumpkin's Queen of the Apes. She's in the So Hum, but she's buried shallow so that I can do a fast run with it because I wanted it to stay small. I wanted it to really finish before I get these up and into full flower because I'm going to hopefully have a male that's going to breed with everything else in here. So now that you know that, I'm going to show you everything that's going on. All right. So here we have them. Starting off, we've got two monster machines here, 1 and 2. These were started on October the 30th, was when they went in the dirt. This is monster machine number 3. She went in the dirt on October the 30th. Cleopatra that went into the dirt the same day. And a mad monkey that went into the dirt the same day. That freaking mad monkey is taking off like crazy if you guys don't see that. She is really liking that So Hum. And then we've got the super smooch that I put in on October the 31st, or that I put in water on October the 31st, and she went in the soil the day after and has popped up and really kind of taken off. I don't know what happened to that one little leaf. I think it may have gotten damaged when coming out of the shell, but she's going to do just fine. Then we've got Bumpkin's Queen of the Apes here. She just got her first haircut yesterday and got her a couple of little training clips stuck in on her to kind of do a little bit more precision growing. And we're going to see how she does. And I got a whole big mess that I made in here yesterday while I was dealing with soil and shit that I got to clean up. But I just haven't decided to get in here and mess with it yet. Morning, Bill. No, I'm going to get out of here and light my cigarette back up since I showed y'all all the babies. That's the new lineup coming up. And like I said, out of the 3 monster machines, I'm hoping to get one good male because I don't want to do a fem breeding because this is going to be a new crossing, which means I want to try to find a couple different phenos out of it to see what the options are. And that's with everything that's going to be growing in there. I don't think I'm getting any of the YouTube comments, but there ain't many YouTube viewers yet. I still haven't posted the YouTube page up or anything else. There's just a couple people that are on that right now. We're going to continue to build that as well. That way, we start getting some stuff going on over there. We're going to do different giveaways and stuff over there on YouTube, more than likely. So I think maybe we might do the waffles on YouTube and then do the giveaways over here on the book. But I don't know. We're still got a lot of planning, a lot of things to do. This morning was just a test to see if I could get the YouTube up and running, in which I did. So yeah, the Mad Monkeys are going to be badass. They're the silverback crossed with the brain fart, which that's a photo crossed into an auto. So I'm wondering if they're going to pick up. I mean, I only got 5 of the beans, but I'm hoping that breeding them in, like right now, if I get that Mad Monkey going and she does wonderful, because the autos, I'm going to let them go until they run through, and I'm just going to let the Mad Monkey veg. Hopefully she's a photo. That's my prayer. If she stays photo dominant and stays dominant to that Freak Show Gorilla Glue side, I'm going to be happy as hell. Like I said, this is all a test right now with that one. But I know for a fact that today you guys have to help me do something. All right. Hang on. Now I'm back. All right. So, yeah, we are going to have to do something today. And what that will be is I know Bumpkin has some my silverback there. Him and Candy Cane have already tried the skunk and they liked it. and they really like the smell of the silverback. But I want them to smoke the silverback today while we're doing the giveaway. So, Marianne, you specifically, I need you to help me talk him into it. Because I know you probably can. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Being in that room, all the, I don't know, all that dirt flying around still. I was moving the shit out of soil and everything, repotting yesterday. So that's where all them, because when I started them at the surface and only dropped the beans about an inch in. So they were about 3 inches long, and I had to dig them up, drop them down, and bury them back in. Thank you, ladies. And yeah, got to get him to smoke that silverback. Like I told him, I'm out of it, and all I got is one nugget of the duck foot left. And I'm sitting on that nugget of the duck foot. Even though it does smell really good. Nice nugget of Bumpkin's duck foot auto right there. Like I said, I ran that thing really, really fast. So I wasn't expecting to get a shit ton out of it. I got maybe 1.5 ounces out of it. But good, nice, dense little nugs that grew up really fast and performed really well. So the next one, I'm going to go for size on it. I'm going to see how big I can get it. And really the only thing you do with that is don't stun them. Let them go. I think that's something me and him are going to start doing, is sending nuggets back and forth to each other to try each other's shit. Depending on what we've been growing and playing with. That brain fart. The brain fart is really, really fruity. And like, I think it's going to, I don't want to remove that, like, literally the silverback's got that fruit. It's like a orange and celery flavor, like you would get in like some kind of crazy soup or something. It's really, really tasty. And yeah, I know. I saw that the Bearded Buds and them had a whole bunch of 9-pound hammer, Mary. I was all jealous and shit. They've been bragging on that. I know you got I had a buddy of mine. What was it? He was getting them from, it was a dispensary in Florida. True Leaf had a 9-pound hammer that he was playing with. That was really, really awesome. He brought me a cutting of it that we tried to bring back, and that thing just would not come back. So that was a pretty frustrating, little deal there. Let me see if Bumpkin's done got his butt up. Goober. I know he should be awake. No. Yes. No, he's still in bed. Bumpkin is passed out. We're getting all quiet here. I think Cosmo's going to pass out if we get too quiet. Should we sing Cosmo a lullaby and help him go to sleep? Oh, Adam, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bumpkin is dead asleep. That man, he was tired last night when he went to lay down, and he's probably sleeping really well. If his ass is up though, he'd probably be on here. Done sent me an invite, one of the two. If he is up, then more than likely he's out and about, busy as hell doing something. If I know Bone. I'd really like to know what kind of wood these U-bung sticks are made of. It's a really beautiful grain. No, not at all, Adam. What strain? What you mean, David? Oh, Jane Doe. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, hey, Cosmo, I know what I'm fixing to do. I know who I want to hang out with for a minute. You got a minute, Cosmo? Hopefully, you're at your computer. Here we go, Cosmo. I love this thing, dude. I'm really enjoying the platform, how it works. All of it. The trick, Ricky Bobby, if they're all photos and you can take those cuttings, keep them wrapped in a wet paper towel, folded up in something damp to keep moisture all the way around them, and take them with you if you can. What I do, fuck yeah. What's going on, Cosmo?
Hey, hold on a second. I'm making an adjustment so I can hear you.
I got you.
Let me go get my earbuds real quick.
Cool deal. Am I echoing on you?
Oh shit! What the hell did I do with them now?
What's the best action for spider mites? First thing that I do is I remove as many of the major affected leaves as possible. If you're in flower or whether you're in veg, you can get on Amazon. They make some stuff. It's called Natria insecticidal soap. It's 100% safe to use all the way up to the day of harvest. And the shit works like a bomb. I mean, it fucks everything up. But
right, give me just a second.
You have to use it, Paul, right at lights out. And you want to leave the lights off for at least 24 hours when you soak everything.
Bluetooth device.
The bottoms of the leaves and the soil. Soak all of that with the Natria. Leave those lights off for 24 hours. Turn it back on. Every fucking spider mite will be dead, and your plants will be okay. And it's 100% safe. I've used it multiple times, and works really, really well, brother. Thank you, Pat. Can you hear me, Chris?
I can hear you now, but I had to turn my microphone down so that it doesn't echo.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I turned my mic volume all the way down or like to the minimum to where it's only picking up me or like none of my speakers around me. And then I turn my speaker volume up. And it works pretty good. But now I can't, what I did find out because of I'm running a monitor right here and a laptop right here that I'm looking at. Okay. The laptop's got the camera, but the monitor's where I'm looking at everything. And if I run the sound through my monitor, oh, fuck no. Because the monitor picks up on the microphone, which sends it back through the monitor. And it's like the most nasty. It's like two words is a 10-second loop. And it's horrible. What about worms? The Natria, like I said, the Natria works great in the soil as well. But if you have worms in your soil, that's a good thing. If they're the beneficial worms, you want to keep them there because they're gonna compost anything in the soil for your plants.
Good morning, Patrick.
You sound great on my end. I can hear you perfectly fine, brother. I
And
actually have my.
I'm gonna run it through my phone so I
Here's
can
Bunkin.
hear you, and then turn my sound on my speaker or on my computer off.
All right, Bunkin, you want to come in with me?
Let's see.
Me and Chris. I know you just woke up. You had to just woke up, or you were gone. One of the
Actually,
two.
what's the YouTube?
The YouTube. Mine. It's JJ and the last name ADKERSON. Hang on, Bumpkin. Spell my name out for Cosmo real quick. My real name, my last name, so he can get to the YouTube channel. Good morning, Candy. You better plug that sucker in, Bunkin. Shit, I'm gonna do it on my phone then. Where did I put my phone at?
Adkerson.
There you go. Thank you, Bunk. Should be a picture of me in a Call of Duty hat, Chris.
I see it.
Yeah, Bumpkin.
I gotcha.
Guess what, Bumpkin? Worms on buds, they're done, brother. Cut them off. There's nothing you can do about that. Those were planted early on, and they're going to come from the middle out. That's kind of one of those rough ones. I mean, yeah, that's outdoor too. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name for them bastards, but Cosmo, unmute yourself. You have to unmute yourself.
Is that better?
Yep, there you go. You muted yourself. I was going to say it won't let me unmute you because you muted yourself. Now, if I mute you, it's a different story, but I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
All right. Now, what were you saying? That's the watch design.
Anyways, what I was saying is I was hoping that Jolly was here. Yes, this is the watch design. So it's actually got a working lid.
Fucking awesome.
This is the storage compartment. So this goes inside. The beans will actually fit in each one of these compartments, and there's a hidden compartment inside. The key goes in and locks it in place, and then this piece will go over and lock the pin in place if I can actually get it to print properly.
Gotcha.
And I just dropped it.
Uh-oh. Shit. Are you trying to make like a T slot? Is that what you're doing? Trying to make a T slot for that to slide in?
But
it being on an axis,
it's going to be like rounded pegs.
Gotcha.
Something like that, but it's going to be rounded pegs, and it'll just drop down inside and lock in place.
Right. Yeah, because I was going to say that rounded pegs would probably be easier than the T slot because you would have to do them both at like an angle to hit the radius of the watch. You know what I mean? Versus just the two roundeds that would slide in. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe to give you an area, try printing a little raised section, maybe like an 1/8 of an inch up. That would give you that little bitty building block for those. Might save you a little bit of headache because the pin, you can always reach in between and pull it out as long as there's two little blocks on the side, right? That might,
Yeah.
Dude, if I had a 3D printer, the shit that I would make, like you guys would.
Yeah. Well, the idea is that you're going to have to remove this in order to pull the pin out, because this will actually keep the pin from coming out.
Right. And see that the two guards on the side of the pin would make it a little less obvious for you to know to have to pull that pin out too. Because then it was like it was reset in like you would on a rig. Because most pocket watches would actually have the two ears that come up above the pin anyway. You know what I mean? Actually, hang on. Let me go grab my pocket watch. I'll show you. Because I have one. I love my pocket watch.
Right.
And the only thing is the time is wrong on it. But you see what I'm talking about? You always have like an ear or a T that comes up to protect the pin. On this one, I've got it's an outcrop on it because it's actually where the guide holds onto it.
Yeah.
And see, that's what gives you the ability to pop the lid. Like I said, the time is right, but I just haven't set it back an hour yet for this morning because it changed last night. But yeah, I wear this one on a usual when me and the wife go out. This was an old gift from my dad.
Let's see something here. I'm going to log in there.
I just reminded you, Marianne. Bumpkin, did you get it plugged into the charger? I'm sending you an invite, fucker. You coming in with me and Cosmo.
There.
Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do do do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Uh-oh, somebody messaged me. Who messaged me?
Hey, David, how's it going? Let me go back.
Letting a buddy of mine know what was going on. Bet it's your brother. No, that's not my brother. That's my buddy Mark. He was asking me if we made it to LSU Stadium last night to watch the game. I said, unfortunately, we did. What is it? Oh, okay. That's light coming off the other one. Well, the invite's sitting there, so just go to your messenger and pull it up, goober. I done sent it to you, Bunkin. But no, here's what I did, Chris. I took the top of my pill bottle and I had just that was a paper clip. And I bent it to where it would, have the nice little tip to grab the hash ball.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck a little hole in the top and heated it up so that it would melt and set itself in the top so that it was just stationary and wouldn't move. So, I mean, it really, you can't pull it out or move it anymore. The plastic holds it in. And then I just drilled a hole right above it. And then that's the cap, and that just kind of sits right off in the middle right here. And on the opposite side of it, just stuck, this guy right here. And that's where the little tube comes out. And I just, me and Bumpkin were talking about it not being a pillow, something that would be really easy to make that would do that. And I was thinking something that would just slide and lock together. Morning, Bub.
Hey, Bumpkin.
Hey, everybody.
And I just, me and
How you feeling? Clean the old eyeballs so I can see everybody.
That would be really easy to make that would do that. And I was thinking something that would just slide and lock together. Morning, Bub.
Hey, Bumpkin.
Hey, guys.
And I just,
I hate wearing
I don't know
glasses.
why, but knowing you got up, it just made me stretch. I was thinking something.
Hey, guys. I hate wearing glasses.
Knowing you got up, it just made me stretch. I was thinking something. I'm gonna mute you for a second till you get set up. Or is that you just echoing? I'm gonna mute you for a second till you get set up. Yeah, Bumpkin's echoing really bad. Are you watching on YouTube as well? Well, don't mute yourself, Goober. I just unmuted you.
Quit playing with my shit. There we
Are you
go.
watching on YouTube as well?
Me? No.
Yeah, there was something in the back of echo was real bad. I just unmuted you.
There's a hell of a lag.
Oh, on you? Yeah, that's because we're running 3 now. Yeah, there was something in the back of echo was real bad.
Yeah, I've got a really bad lag also.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's because we're running 3 now. Yeah, running 3 cameras will lag the hell out of us.
Yeah, I've got a really bad lag also.
I'm hearing that come through you and the back. Yeah, that's because we're running 3 now. Yeah, running 3 cameras will lag the hell out of us.
Yeah, I've got a really bad lag also.
I'm hearing that come through you and the back.
If I could get my stupid earbuds to connect to my laptop, I'd be doing great. My stupid earbuds to connect to my laptop, I'd be doing great.
Bumpkin backed out. He's going to refresh and come back in. Is the lag gone away, Chris?
Hold on a second. I just disconnected my earbuds and I'm connecting them to my laptop.
Gotcha. Wow, that was crazy as fuck. Bumpkin, the invite that you have, you can jump right back in on. Maybe it'll clear itself up.
Okay.
Not sure. I'm going to back out and refresh it as well, Cosmo. Hopefully it doesn't end the broadcast.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Hey, Bumpkin.
Hey, it was my computer.
Okay.
It was my computer. The live feed was still playing in the background on Facebook, so I had to leave out of here, shut Facebook down, and then come back. So see, now it's all working okay now. It was totally me.
Bumpkin lagged this.
Yeah, I did big time. I bombed the shit out of us.
He came in with the lag. It was not a lag bomb. That was a lag nuke.
Dude, that shit was just screeching, screeching, screeching. Then I would hear the same conversation 3 different times from 3 different fucking areas. Dude, it was crazy weird.
I was sitting here listening to it come through the whole thing. That's why I just stopped on.
Yeah, so I was like, I gotta get out of here. I think it's me, and it was me.
It went bloop.
So what's up, Cosmo? Good morning, sir.
Cosmo's trying to get his earbuds working.
Okay.
There we go. Now I don't have a whole bunch of echoes.
All right. I see everybody. Hey, Smokey, your package is in the mail. I have your tracking number right here. It says that.
Andy, you're there rubbing his head. Oh, that sounded so bad.
Smokey, it says that your package will be there tomorrow.
You ran off when I said that.
She's smiling. She's all right.
No, we were talking this morning, and today, kind of, since we've been passing things back and forth, doing this and that, I told him that I sent you some of the skunk and some of the silverback. And I know that I've had your reaction from the skunk so far, and y'all like it. Good.
Give me a water, you horn dog.
While we were live for the cancer awareness giveaway, if I could talk you and Candy into smoking the joint of silverback and get a live reaction from you.
Well, what the hell I did? I can't hear anything now.
Uh-oh. You talking to me, but smoking that silverback today on the live?
Yeah.
I can do that. I have it. I have it right here.
Well, it's been locked away in that jar for another few days. Sniff it now and see if it smells any better.
Gonna be hard to top what it was. It smelled good. Yeah, that shit smells fucking badass, man.
It's one of those you can't stop sniffing of either.
Yeah, I like it.
That's you want me to tell you how I like it, Bucky? That's the jar that it was in.
Right.
Oh, you didn't see the so this morning I took everybody in to look at all the babies, right?
Right.
The Mad Monkey has tripled the size of every one of the other autos that are in there. Like literally tripled the size of it. Like I'm straight up gonna do it. Hold on. So I'm gonna mute this.
Fucking breakfast of champions here.
I haven't even eaten anything yet.
I gotta eat these fucking pills every goddamn day. I hate taking pills. I can't stand taking pills, but I would like to stick around a while longer, so I'm gonna eat these pills. Every morning.
Yeah.
Pills every morning.
I love that you're trying to help.
That's me. I hate taking pills.
This is how I can help. So,
You want to bake cookies? I'm all for that. Get the bacon. I like cookies.
So now I'm gonna whirly bird you.
I mean, who doesn't like cookies?
Communists and fucking atheists. No, I don't know. I'm just bullshitting.
Right, Bumpkin.
Oh.
Hey, Bumpkin, I'm under
what?
myself right now.
Yeah, I see you.
I need to get over myself, right?
There's some of the new ones, guys.
Heck yeah.
This will be these are going to be called Gangsta's Paradise. These are a cross of Jack Spiro's Thug Juice crossed with the Black Volume. So we're going to
Bumpkin, are you ready for your first view of the Mad Monkey?
And see what we come back with. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so figure it over here so I can step over. All right, ready?
Holy shit. Jane says she got to take 15 of them. That's like my dad. He takes 14 pills a day.
All right, ready? Cleopatra. Super Smooch. It's making it. I told you that thing was going through hell, didn't I?
Yeah.
Monster Machine 1, Monster Machine 2, Monster Machine 3, the biggest of all of them, right?
Okay.
That's okay.
All right, those are all the autos, right?
Get your down payment, monthly payment, and find the car you need.
Look at that fucking mad monkey, Pumpkin.
Okay.
That motherfucker coming out like a mad monkey, ain't it? It pissed off. It's running.
Hey, get it.
I'm telling you, that some bitch getting it. I looked at this, well, I was like, that motherfucker's getting huge fast.
How's your smooches looking there, Mr. Cosmo?
Well, let's take a look.
All right. Mine's doing good. You know, I got one growing against you guys too. Not against you guys, just with you guys. I even got mine in a Halloween pumpkin bucket
The
too.
only person he's growing against is me, and you already see mine's already catching hell. I have to start another one to
All
catch
right,
up.
there we go.
There's one above there.
One.
All right.
Here's two. And the only other one that, well, I don't think that one made it.
Uh-oh.
That one did pop up, but now it's all fuzzy.
Uh-oh.
I think it got too much humidity or something.
Leave that dome. Yeah, I was gonna say you could leave the dome off and it might save it, but
The other two on her side to come up though?
Well, this one, I don't know. I think she put too much water in it. This one doesn't have any fuzz on it, but it hasn't popped up yet.
Huh.
There's the. Oh, she planted it too damn shallow. Well, it's got the tap sticking out, so it should be popping here shortly.
Okay.
We'll cover that one up, and hopefully she at least gets that one.
Yeah.
Ah, my camera got turned.
Cricking my neck.
There we go.
you go outside. Come on. Now I gotta walk Archie.
Yeah, I grew one.
You figured out I was out here, didn't you?
I got it in the pumpkin bucket. I think Cosmo froze.
Cosmo, did you freeze?
I think so.
Hang on, I'll have to. I'm not at the computer, so I can't look at the dashboard to see what's going on. Can you see?
No, I don't. It doesn't show me anything.
Come on, Archie, hurry up and pee. Remember I told you my dog won't pee? Like, that's spoiled, ain't it? He stands up on the bush to pee on it. So lazy he won't hike his leg.
I will be making a post in the group for everybody that's in this grow off. Oh, he dipped it. He froze it. Probably, maybe he'll come back. I don't know.
Yeah. Cosmo, use the same invite to come back. Just go right back to the message in Messenger. You can go right back to it. Come right back. I'll re-add you to the live.
I will be making a post tomorrow for everybody to.
Come on, old man.
Tomorrow will be a required update post, so you need to show your progress on the smooches.
Well, I'm not going to post on it because mine's already.
You're fine. I mean, you're not competing. So I'm going to post mine just for shits and giggles.
Mine gets shown every day. I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
So, I love how I can run it off of this and this and this and this and this and this and this.
It's actually in pretty good sync too. I was like, hey, okay.
You know what I just thought about, Bumpkin? Watch it. If I leave this camera here, I can remove this camera. You guys can still hear and see me.
Yeah.
But now I look like I'm more looking at the camera when I'm reading.
Oh, okay. Instead of looking over here.
I'm not looking like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's in the comments. He says his laptop crashed.
Oh shit. That's probably what was giving him such a hard time. There he goes.
Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Yeah, let her know. I'm gonna tag everybody that's in the grow off in the post. When I make the post, I'm gonna tag everybody so they know exactly what to post.
There we go. So we're also in the right order. You know that?
All right, now let's.
Now I need to put my camera up right.
Get my damn audio back.
Angela says she already getting hers ready to post. Yeah, I'm gonna tag everybody, Angela. When I make the post, I'll tag everybody that's in the grow off. I'll tag everybody in the post, so that way everybody knows exactly where to post and make a picture or a little video, whatever you want to do. Oh, he gone again. That quick blink.
He said, "Oh man, I heard it." He knew it was coming again, I think.
So what kind of cookies you thinking about making there, love?
I said I want to make cookies.
What are you eating now?
There's a storm coming, not just for me.
Bacon, cheese, and toast.
For everyone.
What is it?
Yeah, it's killing someone that's seated at the high table that's creating
Bacon, cheese, and toast. Where'd that come from?
None of my people.
I didn't make no bacon today.
To the year after.
It was left over.
We have bacon left over from yesterday morning. Oh, I see you then.
She's sneaking it in on you, Bunky.
Hey, good morning, David.
Now, let me see here. You have to curl in a little bit more right there. That should hold my camera up. Hot damn, look, Bumpkin, I can see the camera and see you guys and everything now.
There you go.
Dude, like, I have to show you. My phone is posted up on top of the TV. You know that weird little stand that I bought that was like all flexible and shit?
Yeah, you put it on top of the monitor?
Fuck yeah, I did, bro. It's the shit,
Hook it right to it?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, Paul. I'm a breakfast guy, man. I love breakfast food.
Or do you want to just give me a gun?
Oh, there's Cosmo. He's back.
Hey, there's like a joint still laying here on the table from last night.
Finally got everything straightened out again.
But now, hey,
So
Cosmo.
pull it up and fire it up.
Now that it's talking to the shiz with Bumpkin and Jay, we've got Bumpkin on this side and me right here. And it's right. Well, I mean, if
on my screen, you're this way.
Huh?
On my
And
screen,
I got
you're this-
Bumpkin. I got Bumpkin over here, and I got Jay over here.
Well,
Yep,
Bumpkin,
that was perfect. Yeah, almost
because-
felt to tickle me. It's like woo.
that's because our screens are flipped, Bumpkin. If I go to
Yeah, I know.
if I go to the settings and turn the screen mirroring off, then it stops all that. So you can do the same thing. And now, when you do it, where is it at? There we go. See, now I'm even almost facing you, ain't I? Oh, no, I'm not, because it's the wrong camera. I'd have to go to the menus on this one. Let me see, what options do I have for this? No. I'm not going to kick or ban myself from the studio. I'm not that dumb.
Here, babe. It's just a small one that was laying here. There you go.
There, now my room's backwards.
Where the fuck is my glasses? I got to be able to see. Hey, there you go. Bring
Yeah,
it
see?
lighter there.
Oh, that's funny as
Mhm.
shit. It still mirrors this one too. Cool. Yeah, it automatically mirrors
Fucking
it.
woman, I swear to God.
There we go.
Not that kind of show, McGee.
I'm a brick house.
And of course,
Don't go there with me, trust me.
It's my Sunday morning.
You haven't seen my virtual background, have you, Cosmo?
Yeah, your logo. Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, cool. He got the bricks behind him. That's cool. Yeah, mine. I did that the one time on mine, and it fucking lagged. It was all jerky and fucking. It was weird.
There you go.
Mine takes a second to load, but when it loads up, it does pretty cool.
You look funny.
I'm being watched.
What, honey?
You look funny.
Ah, that's great. I see your car. His head fits perfectly right on the glasses, and the beard or the mustache comes straight around. That's fucking cool.
My bald dome is the nose.
Yeah, right. Oh. Who else got fucked up by the goddamn time change again fucking this morning?
I haven't been to bed yet, so
He said it's still Saturday to me.
Yeah. No, I've got so much stuff to get done today because Stephanie
Cosmo
left
knows.
at like
Cosmo's the nose.
1 o'clock this morning or 2 o'clock this morning to go pick up Ricky Bobby,
Right.
and she'll be back sometime Tuesday. So I've got to get everything rearranged. Plus, the landlord's coming tomorrow to fix our toilet, so I have to get my plants moved. I have to get all of the stuff in the basement rearranged. Yeah, I've got my work cut out for me today.
Yeah, that's a fucking hell of a handful of chores there, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't
And
do.
it'd be nice if I had her here to help me, but
yeah,
I get why she left early because with the weather possibly getting bad in 2 weeks, I'd much rather her go when it's nice than have the snow and ice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I don't know what our weather's supposed to be like. It's nice again today. I think we hit 78 yesterday. We haven't hit anything close to 80 in a month, so it was really nice to have the warmer temperatures for once.
Yeah,
it
was still fairly chilly here yesterday, but it wasn't like cold. I still wound up going outside in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, we had some rain yesterday. That was about it. So
yeah,
I don't think we got any of that nasty stuff coming yet. Not yet.
We had rain on and off yesterday, and that's part of the reason why they canceled work for us for Saturday and Sunday because of the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, farmers aren't going to be out there harvesting crops while the fields are full of water, so
right.
No point in paying us to sit on our asses at work doing absolutely nothing.
Hey, I would absolutely love to get paid to sit around and do nothing.
That's most of my days. I mean, right now harvest has ramped up a little bit, but yeah, there for the longest time it was literally I'd get anywhere from 1 to 4 trucks all day long.
Damn.
I'd literally just sit in a chair and crochet the whole entire day away.
That's cool, man. I think that's my mother-in-law. Is that what she does? She crochets? Your mom?
Yeah, she crochets.
Yeah, she always making some cool stuff. I've seen that. I don't know how to say that fucking word, but those hats you make are pretty damn cool.
Oh, the beanies?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you call it.
No, the Cthulhu mask.
Cthulhu. Okay, I didn't know how to pronounce it. It seemed like there was just way too many consonants and not enough vowels in that word. I mean,
it's pronounced Cthulhu.
With a TH, Cthulhu.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, those things are fucking cool though, man. I was like, man, where was those when we was kids?
H.P. Lovecraft, man.
Yeah, it was something like that, yes.
Dungeons and Dragons. It's been in
my brother played
all the time.
Yeah, my brother played and I was always too busy fucking turning wrenches and fucking building motorcycles and shit. I mean, I was always in the garage with my dad doing body work and painting and shit,
Yeah.
I never, but my brother, he likes sports and all that shit. And I just was a gearhead, man. I was a grease monkey. I didn't get into sports. I played a couple sports when I was a kid. I played baseball and I played basketball in high school or middle school. I mean, and I liked Little League and stuff, but I never watched sports on TV or nothing. I'd rather fucking hear some fucking lobe of a fucking big heavy cam or something, gear drive timing with that whine,
Yeah, that's like me. I could care less about sports. I mean, I'll watch a hockey game, but I have to be there in person. And the only reason I watch the hockey game is for the teams going out there and just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
All I care about. I don't care about the game itself.
I tried to watch hockey a few times. It's really fast, sometimes it's hard to watch the puck, I'm like,
it is.
But I think, dude, there's a lot of money in some of them mouths out there on them hockey rink, though. I'll tell you what, some of them motherfuckers got thousands of dollars in teeth.
Yeah. No, and honestly, I would much rather I'd much rather watch a hunting and fishing show over a
Absolutely. I love
sports
like river
show
monsters and
any
shit like
day.
that.
Oh hell yeah! River
Yeah.
Monsters was awesome.
Yeah.
I love those shows. Watching Bear Grylls go out there and do
Yeah.
the survival things. Those are great shows.
Who was the other guy
You
that,
know?
that he was always barefoot?
Oh, oh God, what the hell? It was like the barefoot survivalist or something like that. I forget what they called him, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was kind of, he didn't look like he was built for that type of shit, but he was like a frumpy dude, always barefoot.
Yeah.
You know, but he out there and he knew his fucking shit though.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I'd like to find that motherfucker when the fucking shit hits the fan. I want to fucking, yeah, dude, we eating good tonight? Yeah.
Cody, what's his
What are we
name?
having? We're having snakes in the fucking side of slugs. I'm like, okay.
You guys talking about those guys that are in those shows? Cody, whatever his name is, the hippie dude that walks around barefoot.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah, Cody. It's Cody something.
Your
Yeah,
screen's
that
black,
is a
bro.
beast,
Why is your
bro.
screen black?
Huh? He
Why
lives
is
in
your
Arizona.
Screen is black.
You know that, Cosmo? He lives out in Arizona.
Oh yeah. I
Mhm.
did not know that.
He's a wilderness guide out there in Arizona.
We're trying to figure out why your screen is black.
My screen is black on y'all's end.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been that way.
We figured you just shut the lights out. You were taking a nap or something.
Right. It's a time change.
Lights out. Do not disturb.
Yeah. Hell, now he left us. He just was like, well, fuck you hippies. I'm out.
Oh God.
How many ladies
on
we
top
got?
of that,
How
I
many
gotta
ladies
go
we got
bury
in
a
the
rabbit
comments
today.
here? I see Marianne. I see Sally. You guys ready for the giveaway today? I know I'm ready to give this shit away. I'm tired of seeing all this shit laying around, dude. I need to get this shit shipped out. There is so much stuff that everybody fucking donated, man. There's just so much stuff. I'll be giving everybody shout outs tonight on the live and trying to hold up everything and show everybody some of the stuff that got donated and stuff.
Yeah.
Like some stuff will be a surprise. I'm not going to all the way unbox.
Now he's mooning us.
Fucking ass, dude. I need to ask. Oh man.
I mean, at least he had his pants on. Thank God.
Yeah.
Nah, I just I said, I just
so,
threw that shit in my ass for a second.
I'm gonna try to.
That was
got in trouble with
a new moon.
now,
It was
though.
covered up.
I'm gonna hold stuff up and give shout outs to who donated what and what. Like some of the stuff I'm not gonna hold up, like the bong, that really nice bong. It's wrapped real nice and it's safe, you know. So I'm not gonna unbox that and say it's not getting it packaged back up right. I want to make sure that gets there in one piece. You know, nice piece of glass. That's from Angela DeBrava, you know. So it's a bulldog. It's fucking badass, dude. When she showed me the pictures of it, dude, I was like, damn, I want to get in this one. You know?
Oh, yeah.
When has anybody ever seen me hit a bomb? Ever? Once. Anybody name one time? You know, I mean, well, you can, but I haven't hit a bong in a long time. You know, I'll hit that dab rig. You know, I'll hit that curve. You know, I like that kick vape. But that's not close to a bong as I'm getting in these days. You know,
I love my smoke
pass
freezer.
out. I'll probably lose oxygen and fucking pass out.
Well, hitting the ball.
Yeah, I cough like a fucking lunatic. Fucking just hitting a joint.
I love my smoke freezer. That's the best way to hit a bong right there.
Yeah, if I had one of those, I definitely would play with that. Did you get
Dude, I got lucky. I got mine for
the
25
motorized
bucks.
part to it?
No, I need it though. I'd love to have it. Bearded was telling me over there in when we were up in Surrey, he actually got a hold of Senior Stoner.
Yeah.
And the reason he got his replaced because it was slightly off. So he could sit there and he'd be watching the cameras, and he could see it over here in the corner start turning. It'd start rotating and tilting to one side because it was too heavy on one side, and it would drive him up the wall. So he took it off.
Yeah.
And Bearded or a Senior Stoner made a new one and sent it to him, and he's like, well, you want me to just send you the other one back? And he's like, no, give it away or something. He's like, well, who wants a busted one? I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? I wouldn't mind having it. I don't care if it leans to one side. Shit.
Damn, there's going to be some happy ladies, man. There are going to be some happy ladies, man. There's going to be so much genetics. There's fucking now there's a gram of Holy Grail Kush diamonds, fucking grow tent, fucking the bond. There's so many different pink odds and end things. There's different pieces of glass.
Thank you personally, brother. I posted it up there so everybody can see it. So you guys, whenever we do the drawing, make sure that you message Damien as well so that he can get that to you.
Yeah, because the winner's going to have to be responsible for hitting up.
Write that with Damien down on the list so that we don't forget that at 4 o'clock.
You want me to write it down?
Well, yeah, you guys are keeping track of everything over there, ain't you?
Sure.
Goober.
I keep my shit right here.
Yeah, I wish I would have even thought about it sooner, and I would have made like a pink beanie with a ribbon or something on the side of it for the giveaway, but I didn't even think about it until it was already too late.
Right.
This is a fucking skunk.
There we go. I got it wrote down. Yeah, because so they'll have to get a hold of Damien, and then they'll be responsible for getting hold of the hippies because the hippies are going to make a T-shirt for them. So that way they got the right size. Well, Hokula McCulley, he's got some stuff, so they're going to have to get a hold of him. I'll write him down too.
Oh, speaking of the hippies,
don't take huge drips off of the skunk, huh?
Well, that way, yeah. So there's be some people that they'll have to reach out to get prizes sent to them. They're just waiting for the drawing to see who wins, and they're already ready. They got stuff already ready to.
I got to take that thing off.
And that was kind of weird when you came back. I was like, "Holy shit, there's a ghost!" I was like,
let me get rid of that thing. Here you go. The hippies made this for me.
Hell yeah!
I got my own T-shirt. That was waiting for me when I got to the Moon Rock Derby.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah!
I'll tell you what, that was some of the best fun I've ever had. I really wish that I would have gotten up and walked around and did more, but shit, I was sitting there. I was talking to Randy Whitehurst. I was talking to Country Mama and Country Papa like the whole entire night. It was amazing. I had such a good time.
Definitely, Sandra. Whenever you want to do it, hon.
Marianne, this is one tray I picked up. I don't know if you can see that or not. A little pink 420.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go. Just a little mini tray, but that's the only tray that I got.
So you can show some stuff.
There we go. That's better. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tray I picked up with a bunch of I got all kinds of Blazy Susan stuff, all the pink papers I could find. But that's the tray I have as of now. A pet love giveaway on this page like we did on Go. Fuck yeah, Sandra. We're all dog. Well, I'm dog people and cat people. I know Jay's got dog and cats. Cosmo, you got pets?
We got bunnies.
Got bunnies? Hell yeah. Hassenpfeffer. No.
I actually have to bury one of them this morning. She passed away last night.
That's always hard. I don't care what it is. If it was a family pet, that shit's hard.
Well, I didn't want to do it. Stephanie wanted to put her in because she's old enough that she can't have babies anymore.
Yeah.
So she wanted to put her in with one of the males, and he got too aggressive with her, and I'm pretty sure he broke her spine.
Oh, that sucks. Oh,
She
Damien says there's going to be a couple
couldn't walk.
surprises with them
It was
diamonds.
bad.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because the male bunnies can be pretty damn aggressive too.
Well,
What, honey?
she was bleeding. She was bleeding literally right on the back of her neck, right behind her skull.
The
So
one
I'm
guy
pretty
burned
sure he
quick.
nailed her hard.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he bit down and severed her spinal column or something. I don't know, but she couldn't walk.
Adam says he's got bunnies too.
Yeah.
Bunnies and fish. Marianne says she got 5 dogs. Jane's got a couple cats. Oh yeah, a lot of pet family in here.
I got to do something with my roach jar bunking.
I utilize my bunnies though. They work for me. They're not just my pets, they're my employees.
Oh yeah.
Fertilizer factory.
There you go.
Fertilizer factory. That's what I'm talking about.
My bunnies fertilize my plants.
Damn good fertilizer too, actually.
It is. It's some of the best fertilizer you can get because it doesn't have any of the seeds or anything like that you would get from like cow manure or anything else out in the wild.
Damon says, I got 2 dogs, 2 cats, and I don't know, 348,734,982,700 or 279 fish.
You must have guppies.
Right. Not to mention the hamsters.
I bought guppies for one reason and one reason only: to feed my other fish.
Yeah.
I used to have a clown knife fish. When that fish died, it was almost as long as my forearm.
Hell yeah. No, so he said bought 2 mollies, turned out one was prego. Now my whole tank is black. Black mollies.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Mollies will do that too. If it's not guppies, it's mollies.
Yep. So have you guys seen, like he said hamster, and it just made me think about this. Y'all seen that goofy ass meme where the hamster crawls into the tube and then the chick picks it up and boom, and then you see Jesse Jackson going, meow, and then there's dude sitting in the tank and something hits the freaking tank behind him and blows it the fuck up.
No, I ain't never seen that one.
Oh my God. I'm fixing to play that shit for you on my phone right now.
My dad used to have a koi pond, David, and he'd have the hawks coming in and snatching the koi out of the pond.
Your life
I mean, I heard it.
Yeah, I'm like, he's over there just hogging it all. We don't even get to see it. We need to hear it. Yeah. He's going to keep fucking teasing us.
Okay, here we go. There you go. Yep.
You're a strange bird, bro. For real.
Wow.
Is Sandra Fast Horse still in the comments? I wonder.
I don't know where the fuck I initially saw that at, but that shit's great every time I see it.
Jesus. $1,500 for a bird?
I think it's more the Jesse Jackson showing the travel than it is anything else.
Yeah, macaws are expensive.
Yeah.
They're beautiful birds, though.
They're awesome, but David Bradway, pelicans. So, y'all want to hear something funny about pelicans? We had a friend of ours. We were out in, it was Gulf Shores, Alabama, setting up for Hangout Festival back when I was doing shows. And we were off one evening and we were all hanging out on the beach, bullshitting around. And I think it was like 4:30, 5:30 in the afternoon. You know, sun was getting ready, you know, to go toward the evening phase. It was going to start, you know, getting a little dark. And we're on the backside of one of these big hotels. So, I mean, we're in a pretty big shaded area. And we're sitting there and we know one of our buddies, we nicknamed him Oddball. And that's all I'm going to call him. You know, I'm not going to give out anybody's name. But Oddball was sitting there and we know for a fact he had gotten his hands on a bunch of acid. And that son of a bitch was tripping his balls off. We're standing there and everybody's in a group and we're bullshitting, everything. And you see Oddball, he's standing off on the edge of a berm, just staring out at the ocean. And I don't know what made me do it to him, but I saw a pelican flying over. And I looked over there. I said, Oddball, watch out! Pterodactyl! Bro, I fucked him up. This man, it took us a quarter of a mile of beach to catch him because he was running from that fucking pelican.
I've never seen a real pelican. Are they big?
They are. They're quite large.
Yeah, I've seen them on TV, but I know that don't do it justice.
It was still sizable, when you could see it because it was 40 feet up, 50 feet up, But when I yelled pterodactyl, dude, that fucked Oddball up. And now we have this bad joke. We'll be sitting on the beach, if I'm out there with the crew, we'll all be sitting on the beach and Oddball will be standing there. We'll be like, hey, Oddball, pterodactyl, man, fuck you. He cusses at me now for it. But we were sitting there. Now, that's a pretty funny story with Oddball. Scared the fuck out of him, right? But now, the next year, I think this was 4 years ago, we were at the Hangout Festival and we're all, a whole nother group of us are sitting on the beach, but this time we're at lunch and we're taking a break. So there's still people going up and down like the edge of the beach for the walkway where we got it blocked off, right? So we're on the other side of the barricade, hanging out on the beach, chilling out, taking lunch, sipping on a Coke, bullshitting, right? Well, this old dude and his wife are walking down the beach. And I mean, this dude had to be like 70. Old dude, okay, like older couple. I'm not going to say old dude, an older couple walking down the beach, okay? And we're sitting there and we were, Oddball sitting in the group and we're talking about it. Oddball goes, you think it's funny? He goes, it really does fuck with people. I was like, Oddball, you were tripping balls, bro. He goes, no. He goes, anybody. I said, you're full of shit. He goes, don't believe me, watch this. And Oddball looks over at that couple. He goes, y'all watch out, pterodactyl. The old lady turns her head and ducks and freaks out. And her husband grabs her by the arm. He says, come on, you dumb fuck. And they keep walking out.
We got
a pelican looks like a pterodactyl when it's flying. They got that long, gangly neck. And
that's like ours here. We have herrings here. We have blue herrings here at the lake. Yeah. And they got them long legs that hang out back behind them when they fly. They screech like a fucking pterodactyl. They're always like, rah. It's like, holy fuck.
Look, how long did me and you sit in my back, sit there on a video call watching that one hunt snakes in my backyard,
Oh, yeah.
But that was it's really fun. It's really fun. Take a bag of Cheetos out to the beach and hold the Cheetos up in the air and feed the seagulls.
Yeah.
And then about 30 minutes later, go walk through the parking lot and look at all the yellow shit covered cars.
No, see, you ain't seen the bad one yet. If you want to see cars get covered in shit, wait till you see somebody you don't like's car parked next to an area where there's a shit ton of pigeons. See, pigeons, pigeons, when you scare them, they defecate to lose weight to take off faster. So if you got a whole shit ton of pigeons in there, throw a firecracker, man, they'll take off and shit covers everything underneath them. It's like poop rain.
We've got pigeons all over the grain elevator.
You're a horn dog this morning. You're rotten to the core today. What the fuck did you eat? I need some of that. Don't be coming over here.
Did she have an energetic Jane?
You make me fucking nervous. Oh, you smoked that berry burst. Oh. Anybody else's wives get kind of randy with certain strains of weed?
I wouldn't know. Mine doesn't really consume. She eats. She does edibles. That's about it.
Right. My wife is the main reason that I actually even started indoor growing. She won't take pain pills to save her life, which I don't blame her. And she's had back surgeries, and she's probably going to have to undergo at least one more if she opts to do that. They say yes. She don't know if she wants to go through that shit again. So I grow what I can to help her. She sits in a chair all day, every day.
While we're
So
sitting
she
here,
comes home, I always make sure she's got something to eat and a nice joint rolled so she can relax and let that pain unwind in her back.
Yeah.
She even has them sits on them damn balls. I walked in when she worked in the office here at home for a while, for a couple of years. I'd walk by there and she'd be in there just bouncing on this ball. I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, I can relate. I deal with pain on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Last year I had 6 surgeries. 4 of them were on my feet.
Holy shit. I'm funny about my feet.
They had to do the exact same surgery on my left foot 3 times because the first 2 times it didn't set properly.
Damn.
And now my left
Jane,
little
I
toe
don't
looks
blame
like
her either.
hamburger. And I've got so much neuropathy running up my leg that my foot kills me on a regular basis.
Ugh, I couldn't imagine foot pain. That just suck. I'm real particular about my feet from back when fucking boot camp, man. They fucking drill that shit about fucking feet maintenance so much. You know, fucking soldier can't soldier if he ain't fucking
for granted. We really do. Everybody in the world takes their feet for granted.
Absolutely, I believe that.
You don't realize just how important your feet are until you wind up needing to have foot surgery for something, and then your feet are completely messed up.
Well, here's something, if you're in the military per se, the military makes you take damn good care of your feet. They teach you everything that you. Like when I joined the military when I was 19, I
feel you, Jane Doe. I've got neuropathy in my legs and my back.
Toenails constantly because when I was a kid, I would cut my toenails too far back. Well, when I joined the Marine Corps, guess what they made me do? They pulled my fucking toenails so that I did not have to worry about having grown toenails anymore, and I would take care of my damn feet. I lost them. Yeah, they sent me straight to the doctor and had it done. And it was because I kept having issues and couldn't march. Well, once they did that right there, I could walk. My feet I don't have a problem with them anymore. I mean, my toes, my big toes don't have toenails, and they're weird looking, but it's better than being in pain all the fucking time.
Yeah. My sister worked at the foot doctor and she had that shit done to her toes. And she just paints where the toenail should be. So when she wears open-toed shoes, so it still looks like a toenail, she just paints her fucking toe.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And they can, I've done it. Like
they make fake toenails.
Do a nail salon, and what you have there for a nail bed, what they use to make fake fingernails, they can stick that on your toe and do the same damn thing. It's not super gluing. Skin. A nail bed there, but it just keeps it from looking, really crazy. But I don't even go through all that. I just don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I really don't. I mean, it's my foot. Don't worry about my damn feet.
Oh. Now I gotta go to Menards later and
tell people if you're worried about what I'm wearing or what I'm doing, you're not here to visit me. You're here to judge.
Lag screws.
I don't do all that. I'm gonna be crucial and judge everybody's shit. You want to be that way, stay the fuck away from me. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own ticks and the things that they do different than other people, and you just have to learn to accept that. Part of being an adult.
Adulting sucks sometimes, though.
Yeah, but it's part of teaching your children, compassion and understanding and grace.
God damn, Damien, that just does not sound pleasant at all. I'm sorry. I feel for you, man. The worst thing I've got going on with my feet right now is just the fact that my ankles are always swollen no matter what I do. That's why I like Miss Bearded Bud's soaking salts. I use her soaking salts almost on a regular basis every single night. I get home from work and I'm so sore. I lay down in the bathtub with the soaking salts, and within 20-30 minutes, I have no pain left and I feel great.
Is that the Mrs. Bearded Bud soaking salts?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Good news I got yesterday. You might want to hear this too.
The last batch that she made specifically for me.
Mrs. Bearded Bud salve. I said that I wanted to give it to my wife for her to try. because she has constant migraines. Well, yesterday she felt one coming on for the first time because she's been running low on her meds as well. And she started feeling it coming on yesterday. And she said she took some of that stuff and rubbed it around her eye and on the side of her temple and got everything good. She said in about 45 minutes, motherfucker was gone. So she stopped the migraine with that yesterday. And I think that's going to work. So hopefully a couple more trial runs and we'll have the wife clear of migraines. Which is a super blessing for me because I can't stand
Oh God. Jesus. I've never had wasps come out of the ground, but I have had bumblebees come out of the ground while I was walking down a riverbed to go fishing. I had to go back.
Little black and yellow motherfuckers in the ground. Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, those are ground hornets. And some bitches are evil. They're a different type of evil too. All right, let this thing heat up so I can clean it out.
How do you climb cypress trees?
It's finally time to clean out the puff goat.
I got to clean out my curve. Remember I showed you the other night, man, that thing is nasty dirty. I got to clean it out.
Shit, wait till you see what I'm having to deal with here. This thing drop or two in you.
Oh, Bumpkin.
Yes, sir.
Did you see the pocket watch that I'm working on for Jolly?
I did. Yeah, I did. I like the hidden compartment and all that shit. That's pretty badass.
I was really hoping that it would print right the first time, but you know,
yeah,
shit happens, and then we get back on our horse and we try again. And
right,
you know, if we don't get it right the first time, what's the saying? If at first you don't succeed, try again. So
yes, sir.
I was really hoping I'd be able to just print it all out and send it to Jolly and be like, here you go, this is the prototype. What do you think? But
right.
I mean, I'll still send him this one so he can see how it's supposed to work. And then hopefully I'll be able to make the correction. I only need to make a few corrections and it should work just fine. So it does need to be a little bit bigger. I think it's too small.
Right on.
Because these compartments right here are supposed to hold the little seed vials.
Gotcha.
So it'll be one compartment for the 6 main strains, and then the hidden compartment for a special strain that is for whatever, I'm not sure yet. So I'm pretty proud of it. I think I'm glad that it turned out. I do need to make an adjustment on the hinge because it's not quite lining up properly, but not bad for the first attempt. So, I mean, hell, it took me 5 tries on the Canagar mold to get it right before I actually got one that worked.
I packed a good one up and took to a little Halloween thing for trick or treat for the adults after trick or treating.
Oh yeah,
and that was 4, 5, 6 of us. We probably smoked that motherfucker for probably 40 minutes. The filter kept coming out, so I ended up having to cut the back part of the paper off and just pack it down around because the filter kept coming out. There's a little light on the paper. It just didn't have the tightness to it, so we ended up cutting it out and it was fucking awesome. The fucking roach is still over there. It's nasty. I had fucking moon rock in it. I had dab in it. It was pretty fucking fun.
Oh yeah, sounds awesome.
I'm gonna make one. I gotta find something. Not a big fan of tobacco at all.
Yeah, I'm not either. Not anymore.
I used to like blunt wraps, but I don't like them no more. I used to like the flavors of them, and then we got away from them. And then we tried one again, the fucking zigzag wrap, and fucking didn't like the flavor. The taste just was different then, you know. And but I want to find
Yeah.
something that I can wrap around it real nicely, because I'm gonna smooth out a sheet of fucking dab the next time, and I'm gonna roll the whole can of Gar in dab, and then fucking but that's gonna be for my birthday. I'm gonna roll the whole thing in dab and then keef it out, and then fucking roll it around some type of wrap, and I'll probably put a string or worm around it with a little bit of keef on that too. And
Hell yeah.
so that'd be for my birthday, and my birthday's April 20th. So last year I did a big triple braided joint. It was about 12 inches long. And I had three 12-inch long joints, and I braided them together. I seen it on the Roth page on Instagram, so I mocked that one, and it turned out really good. Didn't burn the greatest, but it was pretty badass. So it was a lot of fun. About halfway through, they were big joints is all it was.
So I did make some adjustments to the Canagar mold. Jay and Jolly gave me some ideas, so I made a couple of adjustments on them. The packer now has a hole that goes all the way through.
Okay.
That way, when you're packing it down, any flour that gets up inside the hole doesn't just get packed up inside. It'll eventually get pushed out.
Right. Yeah, mine's
I did round the tip of the packer just a hair, just to make it smoother. Hey, good thing you're back. I was just showing off the updated mold.
Ooh.
The packer now has a hole all the way through it.
Ooh, hell yeah.
I did round the tip of the packer just a hair.
Awesome.
Just to make it a little bit smoother.
Right.
Yeah, mine's never too far out of reach.
I rounded the bottom of it.
Right on.
Yeah, so that gives you a definitive end on it too. You know what I mean? Versus that one, because I've noticed on the packer, if the flat end kind of tries to chip away when you pop out, and
I've seen that
the round ones I've noticed don't. So it's kind of like a pretty nifty modification that makes it works a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah. But then I also took some bamboo skewers and measured them out and shaved off the end. Like you can just barely see it. That end is just slightly smaller because it actually is designed to fit inside the groove.
Cool deal. And see, with those, look, if
it locks it in place.
Yeah, and see, that's a piece that all you have to do is just, you can send one of these right here, like as a replacement of this piece. You know what I mean? Versus having to make the whole thing again. That's pretty nifty.
But the bamboo ones are longer.
That's the one that I modified and made for myself.
They go almost all the way to the end of the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dig that, so it'll push it all the way through too.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, this one, the way that I did it is I just made it where it's a cap on the end.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll fill the whole tube up, and then you can just pop it out.
Guess who this one's is?
Hell yeah.
I know that. What is that?
I know who that is.
Oh, that's fucking Snob sticker.
That's Weed Snobs, man. It's Jolly.
Weed Snob.
I was trying to think. I got so many damn stickers from people lately. I'm like, I don't have to kind of blur together, you know. It's like,
it took me less than a second to figure that one out. I knew exactly what it was.
Well, guys,
I would have done his regular logo, but that one was just a little bit too difficult.
Yeah, that's pretty complicated logo with collard green.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna go fire up my Blackstone, and I'm gonna make something to eat. So I will see you guys at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and we are gonna make some lucky lady very, very happy tonight.
Yes, sir. All right. Brother,
So
you guys enjoy lunch.
Holler at you guys later. You know, I love every one of y'all. You know, always grow smiles, do better, and I will definitely see you guys here in a little bit. Later, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not far away from killing it too, so I'm gonna finish cleaning out my Puffco and getting all this stuff ready. for this afternoon because I want my Puffco fresh and clean for when we do this giveaway today.
Right.
I haven't hit dabs in a couple of days, and I've got a little bit now. So
I had dabs. Stephanie took my truck.
they
Lex was in my truck.
Damn it, Chris.
I didn't realize it until after she'd been gone for like 30 minutes, and I was like, oh, shit.
Damn it. All right,
Damn it, Bobby. Oh.
That definitely calls for a cup of alcohol. I'll be right back.
I'll sell propane and propane accessories. I'll sell Canagon molds and Canagon mold accessories. In just about any color you want. Except for glow in the dark. I can't get the glow in the dark one to print properly.
What's that?
I have glow in the dark filament. I could make a glow in the dark Canagar mold if I could get the stupid glow in the dark filament to work. It doesn't want to print properly.
Too hot or too cold?
I have no idea. I think the filament itself is bad. I think I need to get new filament. It's old. It wasn't stored properly, and it's brittle. And I don't think it's when it goes to run through the nozzle, I don't think it's melting properly because of that. So I don't know. I was really looking forward to it too. I wanted to make a glow in the dark one. I thought that would be awesome.
Find something that you can put on your line as like a preheat, like a heat gun, because like when we used to work in stadiums, the plastic, you know how the plastic on the surface gets real brittle and funky. Well, if you walk through and you reheat it, it'll remelt back down into a clean surface. So you should try preheating it before it hits that right there, and it might help you print out better.
I mean, the printer that I have has a preheat option, so I actually do preheat it before I start my prints.
Right.
And I preheat it all the way up to 230 degrees Celsius, which the filament itself should only require a maximum of 220, but I print it a little bit hotter to make sure that it melts properly.
Right.
So, and with most of the filaments, I don't have an issue, but that one, the purple one that I was going to do for bumpkins, I fought with that filament. I could not get that one to print for anything. I don't know. I don't know what it is about that filament, but it just would not print.
Some colors are harder to print than others too, depending on how much pigment is in them.
Yeah, but I need to get some more, a few more colors. I've got a fair amount of colors, thanks to the guy that I got the printer from. But a lot of the colors that I want to use, I don't have enough of. You know, like especially for Jolly's pocket watch thing, I need to get gold filament because it's weed snobs, so it's got to be gold.
Right.
I mean, hell, I even thought about doing silver and doing like gold and silver pocket watches.
Right. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah. But I need to so this one is gold, but this is a matte gold. This one isn't the shiny one. Now, if I had what they call a silk filament, they are.
Yeah, they have that metallic look to them.
Yeah, they're like this one where they have that metallic sheen.
Yeah.
And they've got a gold one that has a really nice metallic sheen to where when it prints out, it looks like it's made of gold.
Right.
So that's what I'm shooting for. I need to get some of that. That filament's gonna run me about $20 just for one roll. Which isn't bad, but it's still on the high end for filament. had the same issue when
One of the hardest pieces on the planet to clean up is a fucking Puffco. So many little pieces you got to get into and get clean and do this
Yeah.
and do too. You go through a half a bottle of alcohol cleaning this thing.
That's like the stem that I have on one of my bongs downstairs. It's got a weird base on it, and so it's not just a hole at the bottom that I can plug with my thumb, so that I can sit there and shake it back and forth to clean the crap out of it. No, it's got little slits all the way around the outside edge of the tube on the bottom.
Salt.
I've done salt, but I still have no way of keeping the alcohol inside the tube. I have to wrap it with duct tape or something to cover up all the holes.
Well, that's for the bottom, right? Or for the top?
That's the bottom of the stem. The top of the stem has a big hole, but this stem also has little jewels and stuff inside it to help break.
Get you a stopper. You want me to tell you what I used to do for mine? I would go to Home Depot, and you can get, like in the plumbing section, it's a little stopper that has got a wire or a wing nut on it. And you put it in there and you turn the wing nut till you stop this end, then you can turn it upside down, fill it, and shake the shit out of it. Because like for this one, what I do for it, like same issue with this right here, correct?
Yes, it's got the holes in the bottom like that. Yeah.
I just take it, stop that in, and then you can squeeze that and do that and shake.
But
you can tell I haven't done that to that in a long time. This thing
that's like the one that I have downstairs. I can't even use it right now. It's so clogged up right now that
it's about how that one is. It's disgusting to hit. Because everything tastes like shit.
I can't even hit mine. It's so plugged up I can't even hit it.
Yeah. See, that one just tastes horrible.
I don't even think I have anything up here to smoke. All of my smokables are downstairs.
Put yours in a plastic bag with alcohol and salt. That's a damn good idea.
That is a good idea. I didn't think about that. Actually, I wonder if my stem would fit through the opening of like a bottle. Put the end in that has the little slits down inside the bottle, and then fill that up with alcohol.
Yeah.
And then just plug that one end up and sit there and just shake it up.
That should work. You'd think it would,
Yeah. It's worth a try. I mean, worst case scenario, it doesn't do any good.
Right.
What did I do? Just waste a few minutes of my time? I'm not going to know if it's going to work if I don't try it.
Right. Oh, now we're getting.
But yeah, the plastic bag is a good idea.
I'll just usually take mine. I mean, I'm patient as hell. I fill my shit with alcohol and just let it sit for days on end and then clean it out when it's ready.
Yeah.
I go buy some 90%. Like I've got 2 or 3 bottles of 90 and 70% ISO. The 70 I use for soaking, the 90 I use for wiping and scrubbing down.
Yeah.
And it looks great. Like right now, I got some 70 in here, and those are soaking, working on yellow alcohol.
It's like my smoke freezer. I haven't been able to use it for a while. It got so clogged up on the inside of the freezer itself. Well, I lost the paperwork that came with it, so I didn't know how to clean it. I had to get a hold of bearded or a senior stoner to have him email me PDFs of the paperwork so that I could clean the machine out so I could use it again.
Hell yeah.
It was so plugged up I couldn't draw anything. Like I was sucking hard and nothing was coming out. That came out so bad.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
No, as soon as it came out of my mouth, I realized what I'd said, and I'm like, oh shit! But it was too late. I just had to go with it.
Jay got you. Dang it.
Oh my god. Hey, Ricky Bobby. There was something I was gonna say. I remember. I don't know. I done forgot. I'm tired.
There we go.
Not like sleepy tired though. I am wide awake. I have energy to spare right now. But my body is just running down. I hate insomnia. I really do.
You need to make yourself some coffee.
Yeah, but I only have two more. I only have 2 more pods of those. I need to make it last until Friday.
Right. You got regular coffee, don't you?
Yeah, I've got regular coffee, but what's regular coffee going to do? That's not going to help me sleep.
Well, I can tell you a killer trick for that. All your empty dab containers, like your dab jars.
Yeah.
I take those and put those on the side sideways in there with the coffee brewing, and the steam and everything will run that straight through, and it should run through your coffee and make you a pretty decent cup. I've done it a couple times. I've also just thrown Reclaim right on the fucking top of it, and it works too. Reclaim's already decarbed.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got some decarbed flour in the refrigerator that I was going to make butter out of. I just haven't done it yet.
Shit.
That's what I should say. I wasn't going to make butter out of it. That's what I used to make my oil, my beard oil.
Shit. Take you a little, about 2 joints worth. Grind that up. Throw it in with about a cup's worth of coffee. Let it brew.
Yeah.
Should do you a good job. Tell you my trick though, when I'm doing flour with coffee, you stick your first filter in, right? Yeah. You do your coffee and then your flour on top, and then I stick another filter in with a little bit of coffee on top of it so that everything drains through, and then it keeps the flour pressed in between 2 pods of coffee. Kind of helps it work out. Works really well.
See, the only problem with that though, Jane Doe, is for me, what's a good meal? Because I literally don't eat very much. The cookies I'm eating are actually made out of almond flour. They have very little flavor. I typically don't eat very much because me and Stephanie don't. Our stomachs are the size of a hard-boiled egg.
Ooh. Just don't eat much, or?
Well, after having gastric bypass surgery, no.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you did do that.
Mm-hmm.
You told me about that, and I completely fucking forgot, Chris.
Yeah, here, check this out. People don't realize just how big I used to be.
Right?
That was me a year ago.
Yeah, I know. Now you're tiny.
Now I have no body. I'm like skin and bones.
You're tiny. And you followed the diets and the restrictions and everything, and shit.
Yeah. But well, and I've had insomnia for most of my life. My parents always said I was a night owl because I had insomnia. I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Hi, bud. But
I heard a fan running, or heard my wife's fan turn off. Mrs. Green Thumbs is still in the bed
right now, maybe later. Maybe later. I've got other things I need to do today. I'm not going to be on the computer all day.
Yeah, because I'm not, but about, let me see, 15 minutes away from killing this one so that I can go take care of a couple things at 10 o'clock.
Okay, that's fine. I said you can play it later, just not right now. Oh my God, child, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jay, I'm going to need you to yell at him here in a minute.
No. Cannot yell right now. Wife is asleep. I will die.
I won't feel anything.
Shit, I don't know. It might reverberate to you.
Well, I might feel it through the monitor.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Mrs. Green Thumbs
Talking to
don't.
Jay, the guy that yelled at you the other night to go to bed. Go.
Did you really take off running when I did?
No, he just stood in the doorway like, who the hell's yelling at me?
Like, what the hell? Screaming. He's loud. My wife was actually
That's
ready
what
to.
Stephanie was telling me, Ricky. She was telling me you don't weigh very much. That's crazy.
No. Like I said, Adam, I'm not hollering at nobody right now.
See, I used to take sleeping pills, Jane Doe, but the problem with me is I build up a tolerance to medication so fast that I always have to take more and more and more and more in order to make anything work, to the point where I got sick and tired of taking pills. I hate taking any kind of. I'm supposed to take vitamins, because my body doesn't absorb vitamins from food like everybody else does. I'm supposed to take vitamins for the rest of my life. I don't take vitamins. The only vitamin that I wind up having an issue keeping up is my iron. And that's only because we don't eat a lot of iron rich foods, because I'm the only one that will eat them. Stephanie does not like liver. Stephanie does not like fish.
Spinach.
Stephanie does not like spinach. Stephanie is not a well-traveled eater like I am. I will eat just about anything. I'll try anything at least once.
Right? It better not taste like
Rocky Mountain oysters. They're not bad. I know what they are, and I will not eat them again, but they're not bad.
What's that?
They taste pretty damn. Rocky Mountain oysters. They taste pretty good. I won't eat them again because of what they are, but they're not bad.
Yeah. They're really good if they take them, boil them, then slice them into thin slices, and batter them and fry them.
Yeah.
That's how I ate them first, was deep fried. And they were really, really tasty.
Adam, that's hilarious. Adam said my little girl would be like, tell him to fuck off. He's not my daddy. Oh my God. See, and that's why I consume cannabis. That's the only way I can eat. Most of the time I have no appetite. Right after the surgery, I literally did not eat anything for a month. I couldn't eat anything. I had no appetite. Just looking at food made me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine that was that way.
Good on eating sliced deep fried balls. I'm good on it too. I like I said, I'll try anything at least once.
I think I was 35 and I hit this thing where it was like I just lost my appetite. I just wasn't hungry for anything anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like that for like 2 years. And then one day I was sitting with a buddy of mine. He's like, dude, that happened to me. He goes, you know what saved me? I was like, what? He said, spicy food. I got into spicy food. Oh, fuck some spicy food up. I cannot touch it now because of
I
my
love
stomach.
spicy food. Yeah, I can't touch it either. Some pepperoni is even too spicy, and it gives me heartburn. It's like the 7 gates of hell in my stomach when I eat something spicy now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right there with you, Ricky Bobby. I love liver and onions. That is one of my all-time favorite meals.
Same here.
And yeah, I love spicy food. I just can't eat it.
But if I
It
were
does not like me anymore.
probably I would get shot.
Any morning sickness all the time. That's one of the reasons I smoke. Yeah, see, and that's one of the reasons why I do too. With the gastric bypass surgery, like a week after I had the surgery, my gallbladder shut down. It just started filling up with sludge, and it made me so sick to my stomach. I was nauseated all the time. And then when it started hurting, they were like, we're getting him in and we're getting it out. And I got a little bit better, but I still have days where I can do nothing and I'll be fine. And then I'll have other days where I'll do the exact same thing and I will be sicker than a dog most of the day because my stomach is just not having it. And
Right.
I won't be able to eat anything. I can barely drink anything.
Jesus, man.
I spend
I'm
most
so
of the day running to the bathroom and it sucks. God damn flies. Now my biggest thing is, it's not so much the stomach problems now though as it's taking care of pain. With my hand being jacked up like it is. I don't know if you can see, but there's the two middle fingers side by side.
right.
Which one did I hurt?
Huh? Your right
Which
hand?
one do you think I hurt? Yeah, this one right here, the one that's all red and twice the size of the other one.
Mm-hmm. How the hell did you do that anyway? Like with a bowling ball?
Yeah, so my bowling ball is custom fit to my hand, or it was custom fit to my hand before I had surgery and lost a lot of weight. And it's a fingertip ball. So it's just the tip of my thumb and the tips of my fingers.
Right.
I had it in there, had the ball held at an angle like I always do, came back, and when I went to release, it shifted and it came down and it pulled my fingers sideways and it just dropped the tip and it wound up dislocating this finger. It dislocated this part of the finger.
Damn it.
To the point where I could literally sit there and take my thumb and my finger and pull, and I could pull the tip of my finger sideways.
Shit, Chris.
Yeah, it hurt. It still hurts. It hurts like hell every day.
I bet.
And I cannot get the swelling to go down. Unfortunately, he said it's probably going to be like that for months.
Yep.
Since it wasn't a break,
Else
yeah. But,
that's not just bone damage. That's tendons and all other kind of shit that got damaged in that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He said I tore the ligaments and everything, but it's like the side. You can see the side right here is just bulged. I don't know what I did on the side of it, but yeah. X-rays look fine, but
Oh shit.
Oh, frog legs are really good too, Ricky Bobby. Hell yeah. Give me a good southern. I mean, anything from the south is amazing for me. Like, give me southern fried catfish, frog legs, collard greens, you name it. That's heaven right there. That's a good meal.
That's the way I am.
Some gumbo, red beans
I'm
and
not
rice.
Louisiana. I may live here, but I'm not from here. And I'm learning and mastering the cuisine here. But nah, I'm from Memphis, man. I grew up.
I'm from South Dakota, but I'm a world traveler. I may never have left the United States of America, but I have traveled all over the world, and my tongue has enjoyed many cuisines.
I've been to places I don't ever want to admit I've been to, and done shit that at some points I can't even talk about. But
I'm originally from South Dakota, but I've lived in Kansas pretty much most of my life.
hell yeah. Well, the state Kansas or city Missouri?
No, the state of Kansas.
Okay.
I lived in Wichita for most of my life, and now I live in Salina, which is pretty much the central hub of Kansas.
Helena? Yeah.
Yep. Salina is the area where, Lee jeans, LEE jeans. They were actually developed right here in Salina.
Yeah.
Virginia all your life. Yeah, Virginia was really pretty. I loved being there. I can't deal with the traffic. Those people are fucking crazy. I kid you not. At one point in time, I was going down the road. We were in a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, doing 80. The car in front of me bump drafted the car in front of him before slingshotting around the driver's side, passing him, and then shooting all the way across to the other side of the highway. Why?
Because
people were insane. And they were doing that while it was raining.
Where to drop it? Never drop a quartz cup. Them fuckers hit and they bounce.
Drop a what?
Quartz cup.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was sitting there heating with the torch. It's a piece of pure quartz. It fits inside. Nice. This is what goes inside of my Puffco. I'm really not the biggest fan of the ceramic, so I use quartz.
Yeah.
Now my Puffco is back to smokable again, hopefully.
I need to get one of those. I got to use the unicorn when I was there. Ronnie Whitehurst had a unicorn that he let us hit. We did a dab of peanut butter breath out of it.
Yeah, this is the Puffco Peak. I just have a different top. I got my hands on this top for it, and I really, really like it because it hits really good.
Yeah, I want the Zenko. Oh my god, I got to use that thing. Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, I'm already working.
That tasted so good.
That's what I love about that thing right there. This thing right here with the quartz instead of the ceramic is probably the best flavor in dabs I've ever had in my life. Like, it's 100%, hands down, the best. So, guys, look, we've hit 10 o'clock, and I got a little bit of personal business I got to run on, a couple errands and everything. So, Chris, I appreciate you coming on this morning, Cosmo. Everybody,
no problem.
Hanging out and bullshitting with us and talking some shiz. we will see you guys at 4 p.m. sharp Central Time. That would be 5 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m., 2 p.m., and 1 p.m. every fucking where else. So we love you guys. Y'all do me a favor. Grow some smiles. Do a little bit better. Please be blessed. And as always, stay fucking lifted, people. Have a blessed afternoon. We'll see you at 4 o'clock. Chris, thank you, brother.
Keep your spirits high and never stop creating.
That's right.
Peace.